They also transition to warm flavors, but when it cools down, you'll get red apple.
Hello and welcome back, coffee lovers, to the Austrian Brewers Cup Championships. And we have competitor number 3 on stage, Luisa, Leitner.
Thanks. Hi.
Thank you. And we have our lovely judges here,
Hi.
Tom,
Welcome.
Raymond,
Thank you.
Björn,
Hello.
and we have Mark
Hi,
and
nice
head
to meet
judge,
you.
John.
Hi.
Take it away, Lisa.
Hi. Hi. Thank you. Yeah, it's over there. Sorry, should I bring it to you? Okay. It's okay. Okay, thank you. So, are we ready? Yeah? Then this is my time. Hello, judges. My name is Luisa, and today I want to talk about the production chain in coffee and the people involved in it. We call ourselves a community for a reason. Let's find out together just how many people it takes to get the coffee from seed to cup. First, let me tell you about the coffee I'll be brewing for you today. It is from Finca El Paraíso, located in Cauca, Colombia, and it is grown at an altitude of 1,920 meters above sea level. Diego Bermudez is a well-respected farmer whose innovative thinking is not only helping the coffee industry, but the community close to him. The coffee I'll be tasting today is a thermoshock process pink bourbon. Thermoshock is a process that involves 48 hours of anaerobic fermentation in vats with vent valves at 18 degrees Celsius, followed by 96 hours of anaerobic fermentations of the cherries in pulp. After this, the first wash of the thermal shock happens at 40 degrees Celsius, and the second wash at 12 degrees Celsius. It is concluded with 34 hours of drying at 35 degrees Celsius. Yeah, it is, sorry. At 35 degrees Celsius and 25% humidity, until the beans reach 10 to 11% of humidity. I'm brewing with a ratio of 1 to 15. I'm using 80 grams of water, I'm using 80 grams of coffee to 270 milliliters of water. And I ground the coffee at 27 clicks on my Comandante for medium grind size. I'm brewing with a water temperature of 92 degrees, and I'm using a 1-to-1 ratio of aquacoat and third wave to help me bring out a balanced acidity and sweetness in this coffee. The brew I'm using is the Aurea V3 with a Kalita wave filter to ensure a smooth body. The coffee was roasted 11 days ago to let it get some rest and to help it develop its delicate notes. I'm very happy to be working with Wide Awake, who are located in Brussels, as I'm a fan of their eye for quality and their roasting style. They also helped me get into contact with Catalina from Cata Export. She is working with Diego, so she is responsible for distributing his beautiful coffees in Europe. She also helped me understand just how many people it takes to get the coffee from planting to roasting. So once again, we started the farm. There has to be a producer that oversees everything, and he's also responsible for hiring the pickers. We'll be working with an example like Diego's farm of 4.5 hectares. They need 20 to 40 pickers that are employed during the harvest. There's also a person in charge of the soil and other duties on the farm. There's also always a kitchen team that consists of 2 to 5 women that cook 3 meals a day for all of the workers. Quite often, these are actually the female farm owners that also do the numbers for accounting. After the harvest is done, there needs to be people checking the quality for the drying and fermentation process. After this, the first transport of many happens as the coffee gets taken to the hulling center, where an estimated 10 people are working on all of the coffees that get delivered there. In our case, the coffee also gets evaluated by Katha's team at this point. It consists of 3 people. They do the cupping and the quality control. Then the final steps before the country is ready to leave its country of origin happens, as they have to go through at least 5 check-ins at the port, which can take up to 1 week and involve up to 20 people. The same procedure happens at the other side of the journey when it reaches its destination in Europe or any other part of the world. It gets stored in a warehouse, where in our case, there are 5 people working there. So, judges, who has been counting? How many people does it take to get from seed to cup? Me neither. So I had to recap, and it takes 86 people. And if you calculate it with the higher amount, it can actually take up to 110 people to get to this 1 cup of coffee that you'll be tasting in a few minutes. And that is actually excluding me as your sample barista who would be serving you this coffee. So I really want you to take the time to appreciate the love and effort that goes into this cup of coffee, as this presentation alone wouldn't be possible without many, many more people involved. My friend and colleague who gave me the inspiration for this topic by reminding me how much more work happens before simply pouring milk into an espresso. As well as my friend who suggested I combine 2 waters to get to that optimum level of ppm. I also want to thank my roaster who gave me this incredible coffee and connected me to Katha, who answered all of my questions. And so even though I have never personally been to a coffee farm, I can really appreciate the hard work that happens there. So with all that said, judges, please get ready to write down the sensory notes. For the aroma, we have rooibos, stone fruits, and brioche. For hot flavors, you'll have the rooibos, stone fruit notes like nectarine. Please enjoy. Please enjoy. And a syrupy mouthfeel. This continues down to the warm flavors. And for cold flavors, you'll find green apple. Sorry, correction, red apple. Thank you. And a vanilla finish. It has a medium-high intensity for the acidity. It has a medium juicy body for the hot and the warm. Enjoy, thank you. Enjoy as well. So for hot and cold, it has a medium juicy body. When it turns cold, it will turn more creamy. Thank you. It has a long-lasting aftertaste. And yeah, I said the body. So with all that said, thank you, judges. I hope you enjoyed this cup of coffee as much as I did. And that was my time. Like, what did I do? Oh, do I need to come to you?
Thank you very much, Luisa. If you have a second and step over here. So Luisa, like in Formula One, there are racing stables, and in the coffee community, we also have racing stables, and yours would be Kaffeemick.
Kaffeemeisterschaften, yeah.
So will
correct.
we be able to enjoy this coffee at Kaffeemick?
I don't think this coffee. Unfortunately, my roaster did this specifically for me.
Just for the judges?
Oh, actually,
What
sorry,
an honor.
correction. No, he did. I was like, I wasn't sure. Sorry, Mike Gray, that's your job. Yes, we did. We bought the last bag of green coffee that he so kindly roasted for us.
Very good. So we can maybe actually enjoy it, and you have.
Yes, you can.
I have seen you have new packages at Kaffeemick. Very pretty.
Yeah, but yeah, thank you so much. I was not involved in that, but
Okay,
yeah,
well.
but you'll be enjoying it in the Wide Awake packages, obviously, which are very pretty. It's called Super Freak, actually, which is
Nice.
a very fitting name for it.
So how was it today? How was your competition?
I was very nervous, but I think I did well. It went really well. No hiccups. I think maybe I'll see you later.
Maybe
Pretty
see you
proud
in
of
the finals.
myself.
Very good.
Maybe. Thank you for the stage.
Thank you very much, Luisa. Great performance. And
Thank
thank you,
you.
judges.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
And we'll be back
Thanks.
with our next competitor in just a few moments. And it will be another competitor from the Kaffeemick Racing Stable, McRae. Thank you.
Boop, 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 boop. Danke.